I'm going to put all the pressure on the coaches. Which coach can have his team get off to a good start, have plays designed to let his offense have success, or maybe it's his defense, put pressure on the offense and get a turnover. We'll find out.
Roethlisberger is heading out now for his first series.
Jim, I get a big kick out of watching Ben Roethlisberger play every single time we do a game of theirs because, look, we know he's big. I think the thing that everybody underestimates is how good of a throwing arm he has.
Browns lined up in the slot. First and 10. Throwing now to his left. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down. Out of the eye. The give to the tailback. Coming off a strong rookie season out of Nebraska, Lavonte David.
Lavonte David, Jim, he can do everything. You said it, strong rookie year. He's fast. He's got good speed, a tremendous tackler. He's awesome.
Could have been intercepted. The punter awaits the snap. He wants to return this one. Running play went for 11. Here comes the man onto the field who leads the Buccaneers attack. Quarterback Josh Freeman.
Josh Freeman, one of those guys. We know he's a good thrower, but if you force him to, he has the speed and the size to run the football and get some yards for you.
First down here. Martin's got it on the handoff. They spot it at the 42. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. And the quarterback is taken down. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Josh Freeman's going to take it from the shotgun, working that left side. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy who's open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
And it's Ryan Clark who comes up to make the stop.
What we saw there was probably the #1 route all teams work on when they go to training camp. The curl route. Find the open space in the defense. Quarterback throws it in there. Good job.
First down following the long play. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
That was a nice play call by the offensive coordinator. Running the football in the red zone, and he picked up some good yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Throws to the right. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They face first down. Halfway through this first quarter now. Trying the right side. Gains 9.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 1. challenging the defenders to the right side.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
That reception gave them the first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Antonio Brown with the catch.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Going across the middle, the tackle is made.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Offense lines up here. Second down, 4 to go. Here's the running play. Off tackle. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
That's a bread and butter play by all offenses in the NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. He'll fire it out to the left. Makes the reception.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Dwyer's going to secure the handoff. A tackle behind the line.
Well, that time, the defense gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Listen, I blame this one on the quarterback. When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play. Don't waste one in the NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards.
Third down and 7, and he's forced to the ground.
You're near midfield, it's fourth down, what do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position, make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Miller's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
It's fourth and long. What do you expect? To always pick these situations up? That's bad game management, bad play call, bad decisions by the coach.
First and 10, they'll give it to the back, out of the eye.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The defense gets a sack.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
Well, Coach Greg Schiano on that sideline for Tampa. He's a coach you're familiar with back from his college days. You spent a lot of time around him when he was at Rutgers.
Dude, Greg Schiano was running around in the neighborhood when I was playing for the Giants, and he was just a little high school kid at the time. So, wow, what a career he has had, just moving his way up through the ranks. I think what you saw last year from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is Greg Schiano.
Ball is out.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Quarterback drops back. Play action. He'll fire it out to the left. Under fire on that throw.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Second down and 10. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. Cotcheries in the slot. Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets the first down.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Unable to bring it in.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. In on the stop.
Has a terrible read by the running back. It's a short gain, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Almost intercepted.
They call that the moment of truth. It's a beautiful throw down the field, but the defensive back, he waits until it's time to make that jump. He defends the pass. What a good job by the defensive back.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch.
What was the defense doing that time on that fourth down try by the offense? Disorganized, not ready, and they give it up.
Handoff, left side. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. He has the grab. He steps out.
Good job by the offense, getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field, the defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
First and goal. Looking for an open receiver. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. They're not going to risk the big return, so here's the squib kick. First down, offense readying for the snap. Martin's handed the football. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Coming up, second down.
Eyeing that left side. Brings it in. Jukes him. Shakes off the tackle. Runs out of bounds.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Josh Freeman will take a look now from under center. Martin's going to take the handoff now.
They're set to punt it away now. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Patchery's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Gets a hand on that one to knock it away.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground. This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Gonna drop back, looking to the right side and throwing. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Set up, return. Here he goes. Picks up 9. First down on the way. Trying to work that left side. Jukes around the defender.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Martin is in the backfield. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside the 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. 1st and goal. Throws to the right. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
Buccaneers ready to boot things underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. On 1st down, Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That leads us to 2nd down. Play action. He'll throw it over the middle. Ball's going to be incomplete. A hit knocked the ball out.
Number 89, the intended receiver.
Patchery is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Reaches out and grabs it.
Catch is made for a 1st down.
They've got a 1st down now after that catch. Patchery is there with the sure hands to pull in the rocket pass. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down and he's in pain.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Advances it out to about the 9. Here's the first snap after the big play. Play action. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The point after is good. The Buccaneers about to receive the kick after this game was just tied before halftime. The score's 14-14. He'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. What a hit, and the ball is dropped.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Freeman from the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. The Buccaneers get a first down. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. First down here after the completion. Freeman standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. And he's taken down. The Steelers call a timeout and are left now with only one. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Josh Freeman going down the field. That ball is picked off. And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida.
And he begins his return. This is a big-time return. The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
What a good job by the defensive player there, just flushing the running back and driving him into the ground.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Freeman's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
1st and 10. The quarterback will hand it off. Ryan Clark in on the tackle.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Scanning the field.
They're going to get him this time.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
3rd down and 8. They bring him down one more time.
Pressuring the quarterback. That's what you love to do in the NFL from the defensive side. That time, the blitz, it was quick, it was fast, and they get a sack on the quarterback.
It's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Nice tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd down and 7. And with a screen set up here, incompletion on that hurried throw. Third down now. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The reception, easy, wide open.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Perfectly thrown.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Here's the quick toss. Shakes off the tackle. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 1. Browns taking the handoff. They bring him to the turf.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on. The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 10. The handoff, running behind the tackle. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Browns, a receiver in the slot. 3rd down and 8. Waits for an opening to unfold. Sean Sweezum is getting set now for the field goal attempt. And it's a fake field goal. Touchdown.
Always be alert. This holder can throw the football. You have to be alert for the fake. They weren't that time, and it led to a score.
Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. He's
got a chance to return this one. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. Martin's in the backfield. Single back set. Quarterback flips it to the running back.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Josh Freeman will take a look now from under center. Here's the quick toss to the running back.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Coughed up the football. Just when you thought they may have a costly turnover, they're able to somehow recover the football.
You know, Jim, you know what happens to guys on offense when they fumble the football? You know where they go? To the bench. That's where this man is going. You fumble it, you're in trouble, you take him out of the game.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. And the tackle is made at the 41.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. He is tackled right at the 50.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Throws to the right. And a completion this time.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The Buccaneers come out in the nickel. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. He's in for the touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes, you think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down coming up. There's a flag out. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete. He was trying to get an early jump on the play, but the referee caught him in the neutral zone. First down following the penalty. Ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
He's into the open. They've got him down there. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 11. Ball is caught. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work and they stop the offense that time.
Josh Freeman's going to take it from the shotgun. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
And he is tackled at the 14.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Tackles made.
Catches made for a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Pass is made, and it's incomplete. The hit jars the ball out. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And he takes it across. It is a touchdown.
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff.
This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return, bringing the play to an end. And Williams is lined up in the slot.
They send the tight end in motion.
First and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Second and 10. Screen pass.
Catch is made. Going to lose yards here.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down and 12. To Williams. He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Takes the snap from the shotgun.
To Williams. And he's brought to the ground.
Pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Incomplete.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
The Buccaneers come to the line with an empty backfield.
Second and 10. Scans the field.
Lamar Woodley able to get to him. He's got the sack. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies.
Trying to find an open man.
And it falls incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Tight end in motion.
They'll go shotgun here. Looking for a receiver on a takeaway. Good piece of tackling.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Browns in the slot. First and 10. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Roethlisberger going down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
They give it to the back, and he's running off tackle.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position. The Steelers
Signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Just a quick drop back. Looking for an open receiver on the right. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Action fake. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Martin is in the backfield.
319.
Freeman's back in shotgun formation.
To Williams.
They pick up the first down with that reception.
Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
By the looks of that, you can tell it looks like a major injury, and it's a tough sport, a lot of big hits, and I hope he's going to be okay.
First and 10. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass, but he gets hit. He just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Tight ends in motion here.
Out of the shotgun formation. The throw to the left. Makes the catch in open space.
And it's Polamalu who's able to bring him down.
This play will most likely be the last of the game. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. The pass doesn't find the mark. This game's come to an end.
Well, Phil, I enjoy